Alrighty, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to public schools make no sense. This should be an interesting one. For my people that's still getting their educations and all that good stuff and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in school right now. Now, I've been out of school for over a decade now. I ain't been in school since, hold on, let me, I'll check it right now. Hold on. I'll check it right now. I got it on the other screen. Let's see here. Discord. What I'm checking, the general. For the video suggestions. You probably put in the rest. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I see. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah. Goddamn. I ain't know Bailey had it. Yeah. Bailey. Yeah. She can't be wearing no sundress around me. Shout out to Bailey, buddy. Shout out to Bailey.
What's all that movement back there? What's all that movement back there? There's a whole lot of clap.
But anyways, though, yeah. For those of y'all that's still in school, like I said, I've been out of school for almost over a decade now. School was a lot different back then. I was in school during the swag era when niggas was rocking snapbacks with fucking cargo pants and cargo shorts and fucking yeah. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We it's been a minute, so I don't know what school be on these days, but we about to find out what y'all youngest be dealing with. The most we had to deal with was fucking put your cell phone up, take your headphones off, don't wear no hoods in my classroom, or get out. Like, bitch, fuck you, got my head down. Then they call security on you. Come on, man, let's go, man. Come on, man. Man, I ain't doing shit, man. That was high school for me to that shit. But what y'all been dealing with? Let's find out.
I've been watching a lot of Bridge Kids lately, and it's a phenomenal show. But as I was watching it, it really got me thinking about just how weird public school is. Like, when you're an adult, you pretty much only hang around people that are similar to you. Even at your job, you're probably going to be working with people that have common interests to you. But as a kid in public school, you just get put into a box with random kids from the area, and you just gotta survive. Like, I made some unlikely friendships when I was in school. In my 6th grade science class, I was assigned a seat next to this kid, Jaden. Great guy, huge forehead. He was like your typical YN, which was cool because he was actually a really nice guy. But even though we ran in different...
But for real though, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by YN, bro? What do you mean by that, brother? I need answers, Sway. What you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Because you sound a little mayonnaise to me to be calling somebody a YN, brother.
That's racist. That's racist. That's racist.
Circles, we were still able to joke around and get along in that science class. The thing is, how do I say this? Me and Jaden had different academic priorities. I was always like the best student in that class, and Jaden, he didn't really care about his grades. I didn't really care about that, but it would be really weird because the teacher would shout out all the students that got A's on the exams whenever she handed back our—
You ain't no real friend. You supposed to help your nigga. You supposed to help your nigga pass too, dog. The fuck? You ain't no real nigga, bruh. Hell no, you let Jaden down, nigga. Hell no, I ain't going for that shit. You let Jaden down, brother. My brother. You let Jaden down if that's your real friend like you say he is. Fuck no, nigga. If that's your real friend like you say he is, then you supposed to give him, you give him the answers to the test. Nigga, you fucking up the game, bruh. You ain't no real friend, dog. Real friends give friends A's, bruh. They be like, I got you, big bro. A number 1 through 5, A, B, C, D. Nigga, no, nigga, you ain't no real fucking friend, bruh.
graded tests, and Jaden would see that I got a 95, and I would look over and he got like a 60. So one day,
Hey, I mean, at least he
taking
passed.
a test, and I turned mine in with like 20 minutes to spare. And when I got back to my desk, I looked over and I saw that Jaden was struggling with his. In the moment, I felt kind of bad, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna help my boy out. So I started nudging him and was like, hey bro, that one's C, the next one's B. And I was like covertly giving him the answers. He was
you a real
He was
fan.
like, oh snap. I was like, bro, chill. Bro, the teacher's gonna hear us. Fortunately, we didn't get caught. He turned in his test, and when the teacher graded it and handed it back and shouted out everyone who got A's, sure enough, there it was, my name and Jaden's name at the top. Jaden was very grateful that I helped him during the test because he was at risk for failing the class. He was so grateful, in fact, that during the next test, he started nudging me 2 minutes in, like, hey bro, what's the answer to 2? What's the answer to 4? I was like, this is not a recurring thing. I was doing
Nah, nigga, you ain't no real friend, bro. I thought you was a real one, bro. I was gonna take back everything I said. No, I stand on everything I said. You ain't a real one, bro. You ain't a real one, gang. Real niggas gonna help, bro. You ain't no real one, gang. Fuck out of here.
doing you a favor for the one test because you were struggling. This is not a subscription service. But yeah, only in public school can you make weird random friendships like that. Like the next year in 7th grade, I took orchestra. I played viola, and if you took orchestra, you know that there's only a handful of viola players in every class. In my class, there was like 8 viola players, and one of them was this 8th grader named Marco that somehow became my friend. Orchestra was full of the biggest nerds ever, and I didn't really fit in with the typical orchestra nerd, so I just gravitated towards this guy Marco because he was so fascinating to me. First off, he was on the football team, so we already bonded about sports. Second off, he was dating this girl Alexis in my grade who I thought was pretty cute, so that gained him aura points with me. But it would get uncomfortable because she was also in that orchestra class and they would always be cuddling in the back of the classroom. Anyways, Marco would drop the craziest lore on me randomly. He lived in this apartment complex close to the school where a lot of students lived, and he told me they just had a fight club in the apartment complex where kids would literally just fight each other, and he would just show me videos of him beating up some dude.
The fuck y'all niggas on? Y'all just randomly just fighting in the club? Hell no. Y'all niggas, y'all got it, bro. I'll be like, hey, big bro, you got it, bro.
Yeah, fight back, nigga. Fight back, nigga. Fight back.
It's fascinating, but I don't want no parts of it.
Marco was a chill guy, but he was not someone you would want to mess with. I mean, he was enormous. Like, imagine Tony Gonzalez if he was 14. He was also like the horniest guy I've ever met. Like, he would always talk about how he wanted to crack our orchestra teacher. We'll call her Miss Parr. She
I mean, shit. She was hitting, bro. It be like that.
hated us, by the way. She didn't even really like the orchestra nerds. I don't even know why she was a teacher. She was pretty thick though. That class was
That's why she was thick to the motherfucker, boy. That's, he knew what he saw. He knew he liked what he saw. That's all it was, brother. You can't hate on him for that. He liked what he saw.
Now, I tell you what, I like you and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
He liked what he saw. You can't judge him for that.
actually a joke, bro. One time Miss Parr tried to catch me slipping. You know how teachers will call on you to answer a question when you look like you're not paying attention to try to embarrass you in front of the class? Well, one time she was asking questions and I was randomly stretching and she was like, "Rowdy, how about you answer the question?" She was already in a bad mood like she always was, and I was like, "I didn't raise my hand, I was just stretching." And she said, "I don't care, you're clearly not paying attention, now answer the question." The thing is, I was paying attention, so I answered it correctly, and she was clearly flustered because she wanted me to fumble in front of the entire class. And it's like, seriously, that's how you're gonna get your joy for the day, by trying to embarrass a 13-year-old?
Pretty
Also,
much.
this has nothing to do with the video, but there is a couple that lives right above me, and they are getting freaky right now, and it is
We didn't need to know that, bro.
You's a freaky ass ass nigga. You's a freaky ass nigga. You's a freaky ass nigga.
We ain't need to know that. You need to tell us that, brother. That's your business. That's their business and your business. Don't tell us other people's business. We don't care about that shit. You over shit. Knock on the ceiling and see if you can join. Shit. Lame man.
Freaky frog. You freaky frog. You a freaky frog. You fucking freaky frog. You a freaky frog.
Shit. That's what I do.
Very loud and very distracting. I hope it's not making it into the recording, but the thumping and giggling is not what I want to hear right now. Anyway,
Bruh, you did not have to tell us that.
that orchestra class had so many funny stories. Like one time the band, orchestra, and choir did a joint concert for all of the parents of the students. For the orchestra's performance, we had this backing track song that was supposed to complement our playing. We practiced it multiple times, and during the rehearsal, it went flawlessly. But on performance night, the universe had a sense of humor because we performed in the gymnasium with the band and choir, and in front of the entire grade level and all of our parents. This is probably like 1,000 people. The speakers in the gymnasium started to malfunction. Now, the band and choir performances didn't require a backing track, so they just played their performances and it went flawlessly. But once it was our turn to perform, the speakers started to pause and play randomly, and the audio was distorted. Bro, it was so funny. Miss Parr was turning bright red. She was heated. I was trying so hard not to laugh because all of the choir and band kids and all of the parents were just kind of staring awkwardly, not really knowing how to react. I remember Miss Parr storming off her podium as soon as we finished our performance, presumably to eviscerate whatever sound engineer was asleep on the job. That class almost doesn't seem real. When I was in 6th grade, I did a social studies project with my friends Ben and Eugene about Italy and its culture and history. Now, we were supposed to make a slideshow presentation for the class, but that just seemed too boring for Ben and me. So instead of using one of the basic Google Slides templates, we just plastered literally every slide with memes. I'm talking Pepe the Frog, dabbing Squidward, Mountain Dew and Doritos, Harambe. Now, what did any of this have to do with Italy? Literally nothing, but it's provocative and it gets the people going. We would have facts about Italian cuisine right next to Filthy Frank gifs. Mind you, this was 2016, literally the peak of rando gamer internet memes. But while me and Ben were cracking up making this hilarious presentation, Eugene, however, was vehemently against the idea. The entire time we were making the project, he felt the memes were unfunny and doing too much and weren't relevant to the project, but he begrudgingly went along.
To be fair, he wasn't wrong. Y'all was doing too much. And to him, he's like, bro, I'm trying to get an A. Y'all up here playing around and shit. Like, I can see it from his perspective. Y'all playing around too fucking much. Like, nigga, I'm trying to get this fucking A. I'm trying to pass. I'm trying to be something in life. And y'all over here playing with my grade and shit.
Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Y'all fucking with my future, nigga. I'll beat y'all ass.
With it. Then it got to presentation day, and the three of us got up to show our masterpiece. I was super excited to share it with the class, but literally as the teacher was pulling up the slideshow onto the projector, Eugene blurts out in front of the entire class, "I just want you guys to know I had nothing to do with the memes on the presentation. That was all them." I don't know why he felt the need to distance himself from our own project in some attempt to save himself from the potential judgment from our peers. And the funniest thing is, as I expected, the entire class loved the presentation. It wasn't another cookie cutter slideshow, it had some life in it. In fact, after that project, other groups in that class started putting a bunch of memes on their slideshows to try to mimic our style. All Eugene really accomplished was making himself look really weird in front of the entire class. Like, why you gotta switch up on the gang like that? Public school has gotta be the most accurate reflection of the youth of a community. And I rant about school a lot, and there are a lot of pointless things in school, but I'm truly grateful for the weird experiences and strange people I met in my time at school. Let me know your weird experiences about public school in the comments, and again,
Hey, man, I would just say this, man. You ain't no real one to Jaden, though. Jaden deserve better, bro. All you got to do is give him the answer to the test, bro. All you do is help brother out, man. That's all brother asks, man. All brother can ask is help brother out. We already in the white man country. The odds are already stacked against us, my brother. All you had to do is just help brother Jaden out and help him pass his classes for the year, and you've been all good. But nah, though. I mean, as long as y'all pass, though, that's good. That's good as long as y'all pass. But for real, though, me personally, as someone that actually cared about their future, you know what I'm saying, I would prefer it if we just do this shit regular smuggler and get this shit over with, bro. Because y'all was doing too much, and you knew you was doing too much. But that's okay, though. It's okay, though. We still pass. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, deuces.